Hmm. Get some chill music too. Live stream too. Wait, where did they commission me from? Okay, so that's probably going to be on Discord. Let's look on Discord. Yes, it's in Discord. Okay. There's that. There we go. Copy image. Paste. Okay, so this is going to be the character. Okay, and that's the last thing I really need for this character. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Today we are going to be working on commissions. A little bit different than what we normally do with the monster girls. There's my glove. I was looking for my glove for a second there and I couldn't really freaking find it. But, oh well. Time to commence the art. How are you all doing today? I'm great, thank you for asking. I know that nobody asked, but I wanted to say I'm doing great. Yes. This is going to be a commission. A commission for a what was it? A 3-point turnaround. I'm good. Pardon me if it sounds like I'm eating something. It's because I am eating something. How is my commission line looking? It went from 0 to 100 really fast. I didn't have that many at all to start off with. And now I have a small chunk now. That's going to be 0.1. There we go. And that is... There we go. How long is the line? I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly 8 now? 8 people in line? And I'm working on 1 today. Well, 8 commissions in line. So, your boy is having a lot of fun. Yep. And I was completely caught up not that long ago. I was doing Gucci. I'm working on, well, at least 2 or 3. I'm going to try to get as many done as I can. You and me both. Alright, how's about I do this number, grab, drag like that, push it over, like that, and something like that. Okay. There we go, there we go. And let's see the description real quick, just real fast before anything else. Got it. And that is just absolutely normal. Alright. Let's go with that hair. The hair is always the defining factor of any character is going to be the hair. It actually tells a lot about the person's personality and also is a huge calling card of the character itself. Hello, welcome, welcome. Don't mind me, I'm just eating potato soup while working, like normal. Potato-y. Okay. First things first. Pull that up just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Looks like she does have fairly long ears. Oh, I've done this character once before. Give me just 1 second. Commissions. There we go. Yeah, I've done this character once. Okay, cool. Okay. I do enjoy how they did the eyes. So I'm probably going to continue with that look whenever it comes to the eyes. And how are you doing, Arrow Will 13? Are you doing good? Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm just a drawing random characters. Technically speaking, let's redo that hat, shall we? I know I was going off that reference, but technically speaking, if I'm going to be pretty right on that this hat's going to wrap around, kind of like this, go back down, then from here, we'll go up like this, and go up like that. Something more similar to that. Technically speaking, also you'll be able to see the other side of the ear because of how, well, freakishly big her ears are. That is the best part about elves, is that you'll be able to see their ears from the opposite side. And that's actually something that a lot of people tend to forget. If you're going to be drawing yourself an elf, do not forget you can see long pointy ears from probably the other side, depending on where the head is turned. Oh, okay. Sounds like a plan. I will send you a link after I am getting closer to done with this. Well, whenever I'm done with this live stream, I'll send you a link to my PayPal. Okay. And actually, there we go. And that deserves a bite of food. I still love how cute this character is. Golly. He is just absolutely freaking adorable. There we go. Oh yeah. Send it to me in the message, and that would be fantastic. Alright. There we go on that. I know, right? Such an adorable freaking hat. I'm trying to figure out where they came up with it. It's not super easy to draw, I'll tell you that too. It would be adorable. I won't go around and say that you should, but I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Okay, I actually want her eyes to be basically going forward. Okay. So I'm going to push her hips out just a wee bit more. There we go. Get hippie with it. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-down, now. Ba-down, now. Now I'm getting hippie with it. Hey-yo! How you doing today-o? Working. Valid. I've been working all day. And now I'm coming back home to work a little bit more. Actually, I just got home like about, 5-10 minutes before the live stream. So I'm eating and also doing a live stream at the same time. Providing you all with some amazing ASMR. Okay. She does have some floof. Comes out of her pants. Thank you. Okay. Bring it down just a little bit more. Make it look a little bit more realistic. There we go, the puffy. Puffy, puffy, puffy. And then we got the knee highs. Well, actually, right there. Perfect. I'll be looking, so don't mind. Halo Infinite. I have not got to really watch anything about it. I have been an avid Halo player for years. And you know what? I think I actually stopped playing at Halo 5. After Halo 5, I kind of just was like, meh. Keep seeing the same old thing over and over and over again. It just kind of gets to the point where you're just like, meh. It's okay. If I'm going to be honest. Multiplayer being free to play, that's actually a good thing. They're following in the footsteps of freaking, what's it called? Call of Duty. If I'm going to be honest. And there is a valid reason for it, because it actually increased in-purchase or in-game purchases and everything like that. So 9 times out of 10, we're going to see a lot more in-game purchases. Something that, well, some Halo fans don't really typically mind, but I don't know. Yeah, new weapons, new abilities, stuff like that. I've always been that kid that really enjoyed not having a ton of different abilities and stuff like that, where it was just more along the lines of, you all go out, basically, and go and kill each other, rather than having all these extra bells and whistles. But, you know, some games I do enjoy it in. Whenever it comes to my Halo game, not too keen on it. If I am going to be honest. But, you know, I'll probably still play it, still try it out, just to see what all the hype is, if it's good. And who knows, maybe I'll actually enjoy it. I'm not holding my breath, but, you know, it could be amazing, could not be. And Call of Duty, I have not really picked up Call of Duty since Cold War, to be brutally honest. And I played Cold War for maybe, what, 20, 30 minutes? And it was because my brother had it and I wanted to play with him. I used to play Call of Duty all the time when I was younger. But now with commissions and all that fun stuff, I barely have time to even play any game. I write everything together and then I go through and then storyboard it. Might actually shrink her head just a hair. That should be fine. Okay. Because the big thing is that what you really need to make sure to do is once you write down the script, after writing down the script, then you can go in and start storyboarding it, making sure to lay it out, all that fun stuff. Make sure the dialogue works, all that fun jazz, and then you can go for it. Well, it depends on your preference whenever it comes to your workflow. If you want it to be quick, done, and easy, I mean, straightforward comicking, I mean, you can just write the script and then go from there. And that's how I did it for Experiment 23. Wrote the script, and right after I wrote the script, I went in and I just read straight from the script and mapped it out from there. A smart thing to do is storyboard it whenever it comes to, after you write the script, storyboarding the whole entire thing, making sure that everything falls into parameters, and make sure that you know exactly how you're going about it. Having a more detailed map than rather than just trudging straight forward. Because if you just trudge straight forward, there's going to be a ton of times where you're going to hit a big old block and you don't know what to do. Or transition from one scene to another. Now here comes the most difficult part for me. Drawing this straight on. Oh, Echo, is this good? Whenever it comes to the layout over here. This layout good? Anytime. One thing that gets a lot of people whenever they are wanting to make their own comic, a very common thing that happens, which sucks, but it does happen, is that you just don't know how to connect scenes. And that's why scripting it out and going through and making sure, like say, storyboarding it out to show, okay, this is what's going here, here, and here, before really diving in. There's a lot more planning that goes into a comic than meets the eye. And if you don't really do a lot of the planning, I mean, it will show in your actual art and everything. Because the story will seem jumbled and stuff like that. Things won't flow properly, and you're just sitting there with your thumb up your butt, and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. It actually happens quite often. And I will say that I've felt that way multiple times. So, if you're going to learn anything from it, make sure to really plot out what you're going to do. Don't just go, oh, this seems nice. And heck, if you need to, find somebody who's willing to look over it whenever you're working on it. Take a gander and be like, hey, this makes sense, or hey, this doesn't make sense. Wait, why am I doing a front view? I'm an idiot. I do front, side, and back, which actually I can use this for a back view. So I'm not actually going to delete it. Change canvas size. Let's stretch that. Boom. Let's move that over here. There we go. All right. Alright. Yep. Alright. Let's change that up real quick. Yep, this one is a reference sheet commission. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to go in here. Alright, and also over here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, edit. Transform. Free transform. Make it just a little bit taller. And that is also Control-Shift-T. And I'm probably going to narrow it down just a little bit. There we go. There we go. And do that. Okay. Now I get to send this to the client real fast. Booyah, booyah, booyah. And there we go. And here's the thing whenever it comes to doing any type of references and stuff like that, you want to make sure that you try your best to keep the character on reference. Like, say, whatever you did previously, you want to try to mimic as much as you possibly can. Even whenever you turn the head slightly or anything like that. Because that is a crucial thing. And a lot of people love getting references of their characters for people to make 3D models of them, animation, all that fun stuff. And if you have a good reference, I mean, you're really set. Cool. Alright. So I am going to push this actually a little bit forward like that. And as you can tell, I'm making the head. Like I'm drawing the bald spot of the head and everything. And that's actually quite important so that you know where the hair is coming from, how everything flows, all that fun stuff. If you don't do that, you kind of shoot yourself in the foot. There we go. And this little X is basically telling me that her arm would be there. But I'm drawing all the fun stuff, not having to deal with the arm. Because, I mean, yeah, I could draw the character having their arm there and everything like that. But honestly, what I am focusing on is the stuff that you normally don't see. I.e., like the vest on this side. Like if her arms were straight up, you would see this. You wouldn't have to worry about the arms, but the arms would be over the face. All that fun stuff. Here we go. Gonna do little circles so I can get this reference sheet done before 8. And I'll probably continue or try to continue after 8. I don't know. It honestly depends. Basically, it's just more along the lines of I got to go and pick someone up, and then I come back here. I don't know if I'll probably continue or not. It depends on the, well, depends on how far I get. Here we go. A big thing whenever it comes to eyes on the side view, okay? Side view eyes, this is actually quite crucial right here. So I'm going to follow this right here. And, because I'm going based upon that type of eye, I'm going to go round. And then down here, I'm going to have it point down, okay? This diagonal is showing, like, if you look at somebody's face from the side, their eyes aren't perfectly round, okay? The eyeball is perfectly round, but the socket's not going to be perfectly round. There we go. There's that. And also her chin's going to be a little bit more pointed. There we go. And also, if you all have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. Because I'm not just here just for my personal gain. No, 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 no. I am here to help you all with whatever you desire or need. Within reason, of course. And also to entertain you in one way, shape, or form. And if there's a way that I can entertain you all, let me know, and I shall try. How do you draw hats? Okay, so basically I just got the head shape, alright? And technically speaking, her hair would probably go down like this. Okay? So I'm going to cut off a good chunk of it. Just a quick diagonal. And this is going to be the bottom brim of the hat. Okay? So now I'm just going to make sure that it shows that it's wrapping around her head. So I'm overgoing it a little bit. Have a little bit of shading there if I really need. And then I'm going to connect the brim of the hat. Okay, cool. Next, I'm going to draw the floof of the top of the floof of the top. I'm drawing basically the hat form. And with the hat form, basically what it is that I just went pretty high up over the hair because this one's just gonna jump pretty high. I have not had a chance to open it up. I will open it up after I get done with the live stream. But yes, I did see a notification that you did send it. And there we go. And because this one has 3 different pieces, I did one here and then the other one right over there. And actually I'm going to erase right there. And now time for the ear. Ear is going to be going pretty long. I'm going to be having it point straight back. Technically speaking, if I wanted to do it in perspective, which I could, it would kind of be a little bit of annoying. Mainly because it would be wider here than back here. And trying to draw a point to that too, it would basically look like that. So I'm just going to have it going straight back. So one can see that it is in fact, a long elf ear. And actually, in a lot of different things that you'll watch, that's normally 9 times out of 10 how they're going to display a elf ear from the side, is that they point it straight back. It's so much easier. Because you also got to remember, we're lazy artists, okay? We're lazy, but we get stuff done. And now we're making the caboose. Okay. So here's the deal. This is basically more along the lines of, if you're going to do nothing but fan art, you're going to be known for your fan art, okay? If you do your original content, it is still wise to do original content. Reason being, I say sprinkle it in here and there. Reason being is because people that will be drawn to your page or anything like that, if they come for fan art and they see some of your original stuff, they might like your original stuff as well and then proceed to follow. Because there was multiple times where my original characters got more likes and more traction than any of my fan art ever did. And you got to remember, I started off with doing just a crap ton of fan art. Just crap tons. And yeah, some of my most popular pieces now are going to be fan arts. I will not lie. It depends on what you're doing your fan arts on. If you do fan arts of popular artists or popular artists' characters, there's a possibility that they can retweet you or feature you on something, and that can actually get your name out there. One thing that got me, well, some things is more along the lines of me being able to mimic other people's art styles. That actually crucially helped whenever it came to tons of different commissions and stuff like that. Because people will come up and be like, oh, I want a character from this show in the show style or something like that. But if I would say a definite thing that you should do is have a healthy dose of both. You can never go wrong with a healthy dose of both. For every 3 or 4 fan arts, do a original character. Or every 2 or 3. Because fan arts, yes, can help tremendously whenever it comes to the grand scheme of getting people to your page. I mean, I have a friend who does nothing but Shantae art. Literally nothing but Shantae art. And, well, some other things. But they have garnered a huge following. Mainly because all of them love Shantae. And yeah, they sprinkle in their own characters in that Shantae fan art stuff. And their original characters still garner a good chunk of likes and stuff. And it also helps because their OCs are ones of Shantae in the Shantae universe. So if you're going to be doing stuff like that, know your clientele or know your audience, because heck, that's the big crucial thing. You're kind of pandering to them. If you're wanting just to do art for yourself, then I say go and do art for yourself. Don't worry about followers or anything like that. Focus on becoming the best artist that you can possibly be, and followers will follow later on. And that's actually a very hard thing for some people to understand, is that they'll be like, I've seen people that are 1,000 times better than I am. have like 10, 15 followers, 200 followers. And the thing is that tends to happen. And you can be an amazing artist, but just not get your break yet. Or find what sticks with the people around you. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be popular. Art is a little bit of a dog-eat-dog world with a little mix of people that help each other out. The rare breeds, who people will lend out a hand and help another artist out. But whenever it comes to, like, if you're trying to make, and that's whenever it comes to an artist as you're trying to make a living. Because when somebody comes up and messes around with your way of life or your money, the way that you're living, then things go and hit the fan. But what I suggest, well, thank you. But what I suggest is that if you're going to be wanting to become popular, there's tons of different things you can do to become popular. I mean, quickest ways to get popular as an artist. Number one, let's just go through them. I got a couple minutes. Let's just go through them before I have to go and pick up my friend. Okay. So, how to become a popular artist. Step one, understand your clientele. Understand the people that you want to basically rope into following you. Okay? Number two is to exploit that. You're wanting to basically, you find one thing, you hit it continuously. Like, say, oh, I am good at drawing Sonic characters. And people like me for drawing Sonic characters. I'm going to keep on drawing Sonic characters, no matter what. Or say, people like Sonic OCs. They come to me for Sonic OCs. I'm going to continuously make Sonic OCs because that's what I'm good at. But also in the same breath, I mean, if you are wanting to really get into a groove of it, there's actually another way you can do it, which you go and find the people that are in the same, well, in the same fandom as you, okay? Or the fandom that you're wanting to hit. Like, say if I wanted to become a popular furry artist, I'll find other popular furry artists, I'll go to their follows list, like whoever's following them, and I will go through their likes and see what they are liking. Then I will draw the similar stuff that they like, or in similar poses, stuff like that, in similar themes. And then I'll go through their stuff, and then I'll start liking some of their stuff, which will garner them to come to my page, and then once they start liking stuff on my page, they'll follow. I got another follower. Go and rinse and repeat. Continuously going and doing that. It's a lot of legwork, but that's a quick way to do that.
And it's so much better and healthier than begging for followers.
It is so much, yeah, so much
Because
better
you're
and
actually
healthy.
giving them genuine engagement.
Yes.
And interacting with their content.
Yes, and talking to the people as well is a very important thing. Another thing you can do is find popular artists, draw their characters, hope for a retweet. Do a lot of fan art of their stuff. Do a lot of fan art of other stuff, trying to get more and more retweets, because once they retweet you, all their audience is going to be looking at you as well. There's hundreds of other things you can do. You can go to certain forums on Reddit, name drop yourself, put your art out there. You can go to different forums, you can go to tons of different things, and just basically flood some stuff there. I mean, I've had people that have found me because of a random, what was it, Tumblr or Reddit thread of characters they would like to see more of, or something like that. And somebody put up Juniper, and it just had them come over to Twitter and find me. There's tons of different ways. I mean, I've found my own art on Pinterest hundreds of times where people have taken it and pinned it there and didn't really do much whenever it comes to saying anything about me or anything like that. But Yeah. And some things, I mean, I've had great commissions from people that I've done fan art of stuff that they did. I had a good commission not that long ago because of it, actually. But are you wanting to become popular to get more commissions, or do you just want to be popular just for the sake of being popular? Or get a job out of it, or because as one other person said was sex sells. I mean, drawing not safe for work, you can actually garner a good chunk of money out of it. Because everybody has that basic urge. And everybody wants sexy characters.
Not to mention, that can make your drawing skills shoot up real fast.
Oh, yeah.
So many people, when I see them draw, they draw starting with the person wearing clothes. And it's so much easier once you learn to draw a nearly naked person a lot to then drape clothes on their body rather than trying to assume what clothes do.
Learning anatomy because you draw the character naked first. And actually, a lot of my friends got in trouble at school because of it, but they actually learned anatomy way faster than everybody freaking else. And some teachers were like, "Wow, you really understand anatomy? Why?" And they're just in there. It's like, well, I draw them naked first, and then I put clothes on them, which is freaking smart. Okay, if you want to get hired for something art related, the thing is that do you want to work for yourself as a freelance artist, or do you want to work for a company or work for whatever? Oh, I need to probably text Mary real quick and ask her.
To verify the time.
Okay. Because if you just want to work for yourself, I mean, becoming a freelance artist, then you're going to be shooting for mainly commissions. That's what you're going to be shooting for. You want to make as much money whenever it comes to commissions and all that fun stuff. If you're wanting to actually get an art job, like say at a company or anything like that, you want to figure out what you want to do as that art job. Are you want to be a background artist? Do you want to be a character artist? Do you want to be an animator? Do you want... It all depends on that. And from there, what you need to do is, yes, gaining a following is always good. Mainly because you can have art jobs that fall into your lap because of it. Oh! Oh, Abby's picking her up.
Oh, what?
Didn't know.
Walgreens?
Oh, it's not Thursday yet, though. Okay. Okay, if you want to do character design, fantastic. The thing that you need to do, if you're wanting to get into character design, is make a really good portfolio. Straight up, that's a big thing. I'm throwing this away because I can't eat any more of it.
What is it? Oh.
Okay. I'm back. It's gonna be a longer night, homies. Alright, so basically, if you are wanting to... Okay, you want to get into character design? Fantastic. First key thing. If you've seen Adoptables, the thing that I've been pumping out is Adoptables a lot. Okay? So, whenever it comes to Adoptables, that honestly is just practicing character design. Random character designs constantly. And then I turn around and sell them because, well, I don't have any use for them. But with that being said, is that if you're wanting to get into character design, make sure to start getting a good art portfolio of all the different type of character designs you can do. Pick themes. With each theme, design a character around it. You are wanting to make it so that you can make a character for that world. Okay? And whenever it comes to character design, a lot of people are not going to be looking for fan art. They're not. They are going to be looking strictly for if you can make a character in a area, like have a world and an atmosphere for that character. One great way to do it is D&D, to be brutally honest. D&D character design and stuff like that, that's a way to make money, but also in the same breath, practice. Because it's not easy becoming a character designer. I mean, me personally, I have not been hired by a company to design a character. I've had people hire me to do character designs and stuff like that. I mean, heck, technically speaking, right now, I am technically speaking doing a character design. But this character has already been designed. I'm just making a reference sheet for this character. But there's tons of times where people will hire me just to do character designs. I mean, I already have somebody blowing up my phone right now, asking me for character designs for a Shadowrun. Now, whenever it comes to it, there we go. That'll be fun. But whenever it comes to, say, a job or anything like that, the hardest thing right now for any artist at all is going to be getting experience. Experience is the hardest freaking thing to do. If you're wanting to get a job with a company, they're going to ask you, what's your experience? Do you have 3 years of experience? No? Well, then we don't want you. And I'm saying this out of, I've had this happen multiple times whenever I have went out and said, hey, I want to apply for this job. I want to apply for that job. They asked me, do you have any experience? Technically speaking, I don't have the experience of, like, say, oh...
You can say you have freelance experience.
Yes, that's actually what I was about to say. Before, I kept on saying, no, I don't have any experience, but technically speaking, I have a ton of experience doing freelance art. So, whenever people ask me, hey, do you have any experience in this field? I mean, I have experience in doing animation with a team. I have experience doing animation as freelance work. I have experience doing character design, adoptables. I have sold many of them to clients. It's actually looking through everything and being like, okay, I have done this, I have done that, and now I'm just having to go through all that fun stuff of saying, yes, I've done this, and this is how I've been doing freelance for this many years, blah blah blah.
Affinity Designer does not have vector image trace.
Yep. That's actually what yeah, because I was saying that yesterday. Yep. And the thing is that that's just character design. That's literally what it is. You designing an OC is character design. You have designed a character. Now, the more character designs you do and describe the universe they're in, and also if you do them for clients, the more it helps you find an actual character design job. Because I've said many a times that, oh, I am a art major who doesn't have a job in art. Technically speaking, that's a lie. I am a freelancer. And all that fun stuff. So with that freelance, I do make money off my freelancing and everything like that. Technically speaking, I have a full-time job as an artist. Technically speaking. And if you want to get into animation, fantastic. You do not have to get the best or the top tier animation stuff to learn animation, okay? You can start off with free apps in order to learn animation. The only reason why I personally am trying to get Toon Boom is because I've pushed myself to the point where I want to learn an industry standard. I understand animation. Now what I need to do is learn the industry standard so that if somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, I want to hire you. Have you ever used Toon Boom?" And I say, "Well, no, I don't." That could be a difference between actually getting a job or landing a good paying job and not. It's very important to start understanding different programs. You can make money I can make money doing Clip Studio Paint animations. Literally, that's what I use to do animations is Clip Studio Paint. If I want to work for a company who also has a whole entire staff, if I know Toon Boom and they know Toon Boom, everything gels. If I only know Clip Studio Paint and they know Toon Boom, we're going to have some problems. Because instead of hiring me straight off and then having me work right then and there, I'm going to have to learn their program, and that's going to be a couple weeks. And then I'm just going to be sitting there. It's like, well, I haven't been able to really do anything, and they've just wasted how much money they wasted on me not knowing how to do that for those couple weeks until I learn how to use it. And yes, it's a very scary time not scary time. It is very terrifying to do commissions. It is very terrifying. The beginning is the scariest part. It took me over a year. Well, no, 2 years. 2 years to go from requests, where I did art for free, to actually asking people for money for my art. It's not easy. It's definitely changing your frame of mind in order to be like, okay, maybe I am good enough to, well, have people pay me. One of the most common things is that if somebody is asking you to draw something, you are good enough to be able to draw and charge. But yeah, that's a big thing too. Is that if you have people that are coming up and asking you, "Hey, can you doodle this for me?" 9 times out of 10, that tells you that you do good enough art that it garners people paying you. And technically speaking, what people are paying me whenever it comes to any drawing that I'm doing is they're not just paying for the drawing. No, they're paying for my time and my expertise on whenever it comes to designing or drawing a character. If I can draw relatively well, they're not just paying for my drawing that I finish, they're paying me for my time that I spent on that drawing. And honestly, it could take hours or days even whenever it comes to certain drawings.
Also, as time goes on, they're also paying for your demand.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I mean, there's tons of times where I personally have no free time because I'm working on so many commissions. And yeah, sometimes the prices will go up because I need more time to do other things because people are paying me for my time. And if I don't have free time to go and, well, do other things, or be with my family or anything, golly.
You can't take $20 for a commission that takes 4 hours.
Yeah.
There's somebody willing to pay $100 for the commission that takes 4 hours at the same quality because they're wanting that art sooner from specifically you. They don't want it from others and
yeah.
that fun stuff.
Or my personal favorite is that when somebody comes up and then they state, "Oh, your art's not worth that." Well, if it's not worth that, then why are you asking me to do art for you? If you don't think my art's worth something, then don't ask. I mean, I understand my time. And technically speaking, I could go and find a full-time job, drop art, don't do art ever again, and make a good, decent living doing something else. I just enjoy drawing. I enjoy doing art. And yeah, it is partially a full-time job for me. And the only reason why I made it a full-time job is because it's something I want to excel at and I enjoy. I mean, I could go and get another job and just do art on the side for myself. And yeah, I mean, that's...
But then how would you pay for all of your art toys?
Exactly. Technically speaking, whenever it comes to any time that I make money off of art, I sometimes reinvest it into the actual art. If you're going to grow a business, reinvesting whatever you make, your profits, reinvesting it into your trade to grow it, to make it go faster and make it go better is crucial. Freaking crucial. Now I'm going to step down from my soapbox for a second. And send this part to the client that I got. And also, I mean, if you all have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. But yeah, that's my take on commissions. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it how you like. But that is coming from a guy who has been doing commissions professionally for the past couple years. Or to a professional level, whatever you want to call it. But I will say one thing. I cannot give you the courage to start doing commissions. I will tell you that right now. It took me forever to be able to ask people for commissions. It made me feel bad. I was like, I don't want to ask people for money if my art's not good. I had to get to that point of realizing, hey, my art's not bad. I mean, it's somewhat decent. And yeah, the people who helped me the most was people who stood by me and said, hey, your art's not terrible. It's actually pretty good. And that's why anytime I talk to you all, I tell you, your art's phenomenal. Because it truly is. You all are great artists. Don't doubt that. Yeah, I mean, everyone can get better. Everyone can become a better artist. Yeah, that's normal. That's freaking normal. Let's be honest here. Nobody is a perfect artist. But also, in the same breath, don't diss your art. You've been practicing for so long, honing that skill and honing that craft. Don't cheapen it. I mean, I know that I always say that I'm a, what's it called? Discount artist. I am a, what was that one word I used? It's one of my favorite words that I've used to describe it. Let's see. Oh, unprofessional webcomic artist. Unprofessional. I said trash once. Where is it? Mediocre. That's the word. I'm a mediocre freelance artist. Huh. Don't know why, but it doesn't seem like... Cool, cool. So I got the thumbs up from the client. So time to actually start up. Okay. Let's start the fun part. There we go. There we go. It looks like we're going longer today, y'all. Can I get a whoop whoop? A what? Or an F in the chat? There we go. Actually, I don't know if anybody's actually responding to the what's it called? The chat. Because I don't know if my chat's updating. Oh, there he is. Okay. People are still here. Oh, I'm saying that we're going a little bit longer because I got some more time. I was just saying, but a woot woot, a what, or an F in chat. Because y'all gonna see the whole entire process, baby. Wow. Y'all get to see what I do whenever I get home from work. But if y'all have any other questions, feel free to let me know. I'm in the answering questions mood.
What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Wait for it to change.
It is orange or red and black. Those are my favorite colors.
You couldn't choose the round brush to draw. What would be the next? And you can only use one brush to draw everything. What would be your second best choice for?
What do you mean the round brush? Are you talking about the pen?
Well, yes.
Okay, so if I had to choose one brush besides this pen that I'm currently using...
Well, besides... Okay, I don't know what they call it in yours, but you know how, like, in Photoshop they have different names for the brush types?
Yeah, mapping pen.
Mapping pen.
Yeah, mine's a mapping pen that I use. If I had any other ones I would want to choose...
Then you can only use one type of, like, one brush. What brush would you choose?
Probably the G pen too. Good night. I'll probably use the G pen too. Because the G pen's basically kind of like the mapping brush. Or are you saying that it cannot be anything similar to the mapping brush?
That was the vibe, but it works.
Okay, if that's the vibe, then I would probably use the textured pen or the Go-Go pen. Go-Go pen was a pen that I downloaded for a client. And it actually has a really fun texture. You are free from your work prism. Congratulations. Welcome back. Now that you're here, now you can see in real time the commission being done. Watch and be amazed. You must watch and be amazed at the same time. And yes, you're allowed to say ooh and ah. It's actually encouraged. Say it with me. Ooh. Ah. Now you're sitting in your room feeling like a fool because I can't actually hear you. But now you're saying ooh and ah to your computer screen, and that's kind of weird. True and freaky. What was that TV show called? There's an old TV show that was called Weird, True, and Freaky.
I guess that's what it's called?
I think that's what it's called. But he always ends every episode with, now that is truly weird, true, and freaky. Thanks for watching. Holy shucks! Hello! How are you doing today? Let me hot mic my microphone a little bit. Hot. The gang's all here. Alright. There we go.
Yes. Swallow the mic.
That's something you don't want to ever hear from your job. Ayo! Deep throating gone wrong. There we go. But acquisition? Acquisition?
Acquisition?
Acquisition?
What are you acquiring?
What have I acquired?
Do you have a proposition for an acquisition?
I don't know. What did I earn? Oh, the ping. The ping? The ping boy. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I don't... I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I am not quite following. The ping. The ping. The ping. Is it because I am affiliate? Is that what it is? I am an absolute idiot. Oh, the Garand. The Garand. Wait, actually, let's do it on stream. Let's get the ping on stream. Let's get this. No. Yes, the ping. The ping. The pingy boy.
So impolite, the ping.
Okay.
You can't just go showing your ping on the internet.
I can't just keep on going around showing my ping on the interwebs. They'll flag me. Alright. So let's see if we can get this, alright? Well, that one's gone. Okay. Ready? Ready? Ping on stream!
Sound like you said peeing on stream, and that might be inappropriate, sir.
Well, there was actually multiple times where I peed while still on live stream.
Did you at least clean it up?
No. It was actually... Oh, I can't tell you how many times I've actually peed on stream because, well, I had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, come in. Oh, well, that's great. That's gone forever. Oh! I'm back. Taking stream. Literal. Okay, time to find those things, because those things are actually not cheap. Where's that? Not there. Ugh. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Ow, ow. Ow. Okay. So that's 3. Here's number 4. Where'd the 5th one go? Ah, biscuits. I think I lost one. That's not good. Those things are expensive. Anytime. That's what I'm here for. Maybe it's in here. But I don't see it in here. Oh. There we go. Push that back. And look back here. Okay. Well, I lost one. Oh well. That's fine.
Anything for the ping.
Oh, I did lose one. Never mind, it's right here. Alright, there we go. You gotta get snap clips. Oop. Hootenanny, golly, what a day. Dadgummit. Welcome to the live stream where Corey struggles. Isn't that every live stream though? There it goes. Okay. Oh. Time to put it back up. Ah. Safe and sound. Sounds like something just fell. Ah. Oh, that fart. Okay, now I'm back. You missed the ping. The world's most satisfying ping. Oop, there we go. Yeah, I was showing off my ping. My wife wasn't too keen on me showing my ping on the internet. But hey, I mean, you are all my loyal fans. Have to throw a bone to you all sometime. Robin Hood, Little John walking through the forest. Who laddie, got it, what a day. Oh well, worth it. Huh. Is it just me, or is it every side it's going? Oh, thank you. I'm getting closer and closer to collecting all World War II rifles from every side. Already got the Mosin Nagant from 1945 carbine. I already got the Lee Enfield, or the 303 British Enfield Mark IV. I also snagged myself the Arisaka from Japan. And now I got the Garand. See? 3 bolt actions and 1 semi-auto. And that semi-auto freaking shoots a 30-06. Like a freaking boss. Yep, perks of working at a pawn shop. Well, worked at a pawn shop. Now I won't be bringing any more guns home.
Yay! Except now you're gonna be spending all your money on comics, and my money's gonna go towards dice. Yay!
But, on a better note, I have not spent any money on comics ever since I started working there. Yet.
I don't think you spent money on the first few days you worked at the pawn shop either. It grows on you. Like,
A fungus.
Every now and then, something's gonna come in that's just gonna be too good to resist.
Oh yeah, like Zombie Tramp. Or Sweet Paprika. Or Vampirilla. Or Witchblade. I can just keep on going. There's a good chunk. Or Lady Death. Or Tomb Raider. Or any DC/Marvel female character ever. Ooh, that's nice. That's fun. Dadgummit! Foiled again! You gotta say, me, show me the panties! I'm only weird if I ever get caught. Joke's on you. Oh, to amass that in a collection. Whoo, buddy. That would take some money. Man, I wish I had money. All my money goes to blackjack and hookers. Oh, why thank you. I'm trying my hardest. Isn't she just a doll? Absolutely adorable. Positively adorable. Dadgummit. Well, it just... There we go. Jeez. My remote was not wanting to work. There we go. Oh, sweet Carolina! Hmm. Hmm. Mm. 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 Sweet Carolina. I don't know the rest of the song. I did not even realize. No, I didn't even realize that was a song. Share what you all want to do today. There actually used to be some things I did on stream, like I would have people write out just a random sentence, and I will say it in a very random, weird voice. Because part of me wants to go into voice acting. Genie, I think, right? She's a genie? Question mark. I can't remember if she's a genie or an elf off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure genie. Ha 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 ha! Knew it! It's because that magical smoke around her. Yes, it's magical smoke. Because she's a smoking. There we go. There we go. Okay. She hates being called an elf. Little devils. Some elves can be real dicks. I will say that. Now, I do have a question. Wait. What? Did... This does not look like Demon... Yeah, it doesn't. Does it show that I'm playing Demon Slayer? I hope it doesn't. Oh, great. That's a joy. Yay. Well, balls. It does. Oh my gosh, it does. Okay. Well. Welcome everybody to Demon Slayer. Oh, buddy, was not realizing that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna change that real quick. ART. There we go. Done. There we go, guys. Woo! We're back to freaking art. I did not realize that was there. Okay. Because I was playing Demon Slayer earlier on last Friday for my video game live streams that I do every Friday now. And did not realize that I forgot to change it from that.
From that screen to this one?
Well, not from that screen, from the information, because normally you have to type in what you're doing on Twitch.
Oh.
And I forgot to change it from playing Demon Slayer to doing art. So people hopping in being just like, excuse me, you just got catfished. Top tier streamer right here. You all just got catfished. Or what's that? What's that? Oh, there's like a cowfish or something like that. That was actually a big thing that was going on. Oh, what was it called? Basically, it's like a bait and switch. Cuttlefish? I don't know. It's something. Basically, you come in and you think, oh, you're going to be doing this. And then rug get pulled out from underneath you. Oh, it's not that. I'm the master at that. They call me the master. My last name's Bates, and they call me Master Bates. Best joke I had. That was the best joke I had in my whole entire arsenal. Get 4 unsubscribers because of that joke. Oh, valid. Valid. There we go. The good old switch and bait, the switcheroony, the switch and dip, the catcher on the rye. Yeah, yeah. What you want, boom, baby? I got it. This does not seem that it is Demon Slayer. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Remember, kids, the world is your oyster. So cook it and eat it. I've actually always hated that phrase. The world is your oyster? Well, what if I don't like seafood, huh? Is the world a pizza roll then? I wonder how many pizza rolls you would have to eat in order to become irradiated because of all the radiation poisoning. It's probably more than one. Dear?
More than 5.
I was about to say, are you going to have a sassy comeback?
I don't even know 5 of, I am literally reading and not paying attention.
There we go. I was saying, how many pizza rolls do you think it would take in order to become irradiated? Due to the constant radiation.
Why are pizza rolls emitting radiation?
Because everybody knows that microwaves heat up everything via radiation.
So, aren't bananas slightly radioactive?
Yeah, they are actually.
Microwave a banana.
Yeah. All I can think of is...
I don't think I've ever microwaved a banana. Does it explode?
1 second. Hey Google, how many bananas do you have to eat in order to die from radiation poisoning?
2 million.
On the website metro.co.uk, they say, according to Quora, you'd have to eat 10 million bananas at once to die of radioactive poisoning. You could also experience chronic symptoms by eating 274 bananas a day for 7 years.
Ah, yes. The radiation will kill you. Not the freaking truckloads of bananas you have to eat in order to become irradiated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would die of your stomach
Stomach bursting. As a great man once said, "Ah, yes, the radiation will kill you." That one was Russian Badger. One of the world's greatest YouTubers. May he forever live, long and prosper. Poor Donkey Kong and I. That's how Donkey Kong actually dies. He dies from radiation poisoning. And Fallout, you see Mario just in there? My friend. Donkey Kong's like, come closer. If they make a movie about us, please have Will Smith play me in the movie. Honestly, if I could have any actor play me in like a documentary about my life, Will Smith. Freaking Will Smith. No, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, because I'm that short. Swallows all the radiation. Basically, that Kirby is way too OP. He's literally a walking black hole. He could eradicate the whole entire universe out of sheer boredom. You just walk up and be like, you know what? I'm going to destroy the universe. Even though I have multiple Kirbys on my desk right now. They're so adorable. Oh my gosh. He's a god. He's a god. I think still one of my favorite quotes is what was it? What's a peasant to a king? Well, what is a king to a god? And the person like slowly turns around, looks at him, and goes, "What is a god to an unbeliever?" Oh, mic drop. Guy just like sits there and goes, "Oh, well, got me there, Skippy. You don't believe in me, I mean, If I remember right, there's a whole entire race in D&D that if they believe hard enough, they can actually will a god into existence. Like, if you say, oh my gosh, look, there is the god of corn, then it's just like, they all just sit there and go, oh yes, god of corn, oh yes, god of corn. And then literally a god of corn comes out, and then it's like, sup.
Oh, yes, God of porn. Oh, yes, God of porn.
We already have a god of porn, and that is Shade Base. You heard me.
Actually, I didn't. Are you looking something up?
I'm not looking anything up because I'm not going to look that up. I think everybody in this chat knows who that is. That person is more infamous than Zone. I'm surprised the cops haven't even figured out who it is yet. These nuts. Yeah. Everybody's like, good old Shade. My sexual awakening was from one of his photos. That'd actually be kind of funny if that was actually the case. They weren't making art when I was a kid.
But I can't get over how much I love this one.
Oh, did you find the person?
I found a shad face.
Yep, that's them. That is them.
It's like shod.
Yep. That is them. That's them, all right. They have no chill. I will say that. They are very much of the infamous. They make a crap ton of money. I will say that. They make so much money. It's ridiculous.
What's funny is how the quality of their stuff changes a lot. And
Well, the
bet
thing
you
is...
the quicker drawn things probably made the most money.
Oh, yeah.
The ones with the less detail,
Oh, yeah.
you were paid more for.
Well, also, if I remember right, they never went to, they didn't get any professional schooling when it comes to art. Yes. Oh boy, they are talented. But golly, if you have them in your feed, you might get the FBI on your watch list. I mean, you get put on the FBI watch list really freaking fast. I would say Zone is tame in comparison to Shade. If I am going to be honest. Heck, -8 is Shade, is basically tame in comparison. Wait, would he apply for what?
I still think Twisted Grimm is
Oh.
one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, Twisted Grimm. I'm actually a part of their Discord, and I freaking love their art. Oh, he did apply. They found his gore porn, and it got put on a watch list. Oh gosh. So there's a story that's floating around that apparently Shade tried to apply for a school, like art school, and they found his gore porn, and they got put on the watch list. Golly, that is whoo. I will say that -8 has some fun animations. The loops are my favorite. And actually, they have inspired some of my loops that I've done whenever it comes to animation-wise. Oh, and -8, darling, is remember the beep beep I'm a sheep, but with the sexy sheep?
I remember who -8 is.
Yeah.
Because he also did the one bouncing girl, blah blah blah. The one that was going all over TikTok for a while.
Oh,
sound, and people didn't realize where the sound came from.
See you later. But peace and love. But actually, the one that became more popular was Zone's version of that. Zone?
I'm not talking about the
Onk?
Animal Crossing girl.
Oh.
Because everybody knew where that one came from. That was the joke of the sound going around.
Yes.
I'm talking about the one that was like...
It's spread like herpes.
Like the characters almost look like...
Mario characters?
Pac-Man ghost characters.
Yes. Okay. They are the people who did the Pac-Man ghost. Yes.
Yes. That's what I'm thinking of.
Call it savage love. Brow.
That was weird.
What?
I snorted and it felt weird.
I will say Twisted Grim is currently one of my top favorite animators. When it comes to just like Twitter/YouTube animators, besides Te Puete, or whatever it is, they are those two are by far some of my favorite animators on YouTube right now. I mean, yeah, you got HotDiggityDemon.com. He's pretty cool, but he doesn't really do much anymore. He sometimes does. He does a brain dump, and his animation is very clean, very perfect. And the thing is because he spends so much time on it. Twisted Grimm's is actually a lot less. You do. Did you put it on a separate layer? If you did, you can do that. You can change it really fast. But if you didn't, ooh, you messed up. You messed up big time. I don't think people are realizing that I'm like, oh, he's still going. He's still drawing. What part of the game is this? Has Abby and Mary come back yet?
I mean, I've not been out there any more than you've been out there.
I haven't heard them.
Did Abby actually ever leave to go get Mary? Or did she get distracted with the sweet?
Whenever I went out there to throw away my stuff, they weren't there.
Okay, so then the animal might be out distracted with each other.
Valid.
Or they might all be back. I don't know. Either someone's distracted, or all of them's distracted.
That's actually quite valid.
I don't really blame them.
That'd be awesome.
Either way.
Valid.
Are they not in your chat?
They're not in my chat.
Stream?
They're not in my stream. They're not in my stream beans. Every single thing. Holy crap balls. How do
Why are
you...
pooping on your balls?
How do you get up to over 200 layers?
That's easy.
I do. Unless I am making a rig, at maximum, I have around 20 to 30 layers.
There are times I will draw a line on its own layer just because I don't want it to mess with the other lines and I might not like it.
I know. I've watched you do it. It still astounds me every day.
I have actually hit max layer limits on so many things, including I think once Photoshop, but I don't think it was max layer limit, like the max amount of layers ever allowed, but it had a recommendation that I shouldn't add any more layers to that particular piece, or else it would have trouble loading it.
Valid. Junk equals not trash.
200 layers is not hard to hit. Like,
Valid.
you get 90 layers before you even start coloring sometimes.
Jeez. Alrighty. Well, I'm probably going to hop off the live stream because it's getting close to 9 o'clock. Thank you all so much for coming out. You all are beautiful. And remember, this Friday, around 8 or 8:30, I am going to be doing a video game live stream at Central Standard Time. If you guys want to come over and watch, fantastic. I will love to have you there. And anytime, that's what I'm here for. I try to stream as much as I possibly can. Now, you all stay safe. Is it actually going to be Demon Slayer? It's possible.
Stay safe, don't get kidnapped.
If y'all want it to be Demon Slayer, we can have Demon Slayer. If you all want me to continue Minecraft, I can continue Minecraft. It's all up to you all. Peace!